All right, how's that? It's not about muting. It's not about muting. It's not about sound on. Here's what happened when my computer got like the power blipped, and then when it came back on, Windows decided to update. And when Windows updates, it screws up every audio setting I have. So aside from having to reset all the cameras and everything, do that again, which for some reason the face cam is not as smooth as it was before. All the others are fine. For whatever stupid reason, audio settings always get screwed up. So I had to tell OBS that only knows about my one microphone what microphone to use again. But we're back. We're good, and the rain's calming down because it's Florida. So like the thunder's already stopped. So hopefully that's the end. Hey Sean, you look at this. I got so upset that my stream got interrupted that I broke out the jelly donuts. Yeah, it's Florida. Rain orange juice for all we know. No, it rains orange juice and meth. That explains the crazy here. Nick, it's funny you mentioned that. Just staring at Scyther in the card cam right now, I was thinking like his teeth should really be painted. I don't know why they didn't paint his teeth when they painted his claws and his blades. Okay, I'm putting the jelly donuts away. They are two jelly donuts. Or jelly. See the jelly. Are you jelly? I have jelly. Filled my plastic bags with gasoline. Yet, Sean, that's people here are so stupid. Like Sean, like South Florida doesn't even get its gas from the pipeline that got hacked. So all these idiots who ran us out of gas, all morons, all freaking idiots. Okay, so just to explain it, just for anyone who missed it, yes, it thundered, and when it thunders, like for some reason the slightest rattle in the sky will make the power blip in Florida. Yes, Sean, you know because you're smart. You're not a blithering idiot. It's that's filling up grocery bags with gasoline. Hello, Shocks. Welcome. Super Megatron, you did not miss anything. You missed my power going out for a second. And waiting for a Windows update to finish so I could get back. Nick, I wish Zapdos was flying through my area. This would be a much more fun world if electric birds existed. I mean, that's part of the reason. Like, it is just a kid's toy. It's just a gimmick. It's just a little gimmicky model figure. But you figure they paint the eyes, they paint the wings on both sides. They paint the wings on both sides. They paint the belly, they paint the chest, they paint the hips, and they paint the claws, and they paint all of that. Why stop? Why stop and leave his teeth? Jonathan, hello. I'm actually not big on Scizor. Scizor looks like a big crab man to me, or big lobster man. I think it's just the fact that I don't know why they turned him red when they made him evolve. That makes no sense to me. Like I'd be down for him because if he was green, and the shiny Scizor is green, And I think it looks way better and actually looks like an evolved Scyther. I don't know, that Scizor is like... But, yeah, the tongue's even painted. They painted the tongue. It's just like, you go 90% of the way and then you stop. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Scyther over here. Scyther, as always, is our card guard. He watches over the stack of packs. And let me take this off so we can get into it before Mother Nature decides to shut me down again. So, as you see, we have a full box of Vivid Voltage for our opening pleasure today. And Walgreens actually had a few tins, so got a little bit of a warm-up with some Sun and Moon packs. So I'm going to go ahead and crack into those, because Sun and Moon and Crimson Base and Crimson Invasion are not exciting sets. Where's your Victini? Rusted. We've gotten Victinis. We've gotten hollow Victinis. One of these days I'm gonna get the rainbow Victini on stream, and you're just gonna lose your mind. Here, and let me see. The one thing I didn't do is I didn't fix the focus on the card cam. Let me see if I can adjust that really quick, because that is a little bit distracting. No, that's zoom. There we go. Alright, that looks nicer. Now we can actually see what I'm actually flipping through. A Pyukumuku. That's appropriate, because considering my stream just vomited. Crocorock. Very nice. Ooh. I need this in like hollow, reverse hollow. I need something of this, because the Rainbow Energy is a beautiful card. I love the art on Rainbow Energies. Sandile goes with the Crocorock. Just got. Picky Peck. Spearow. Interesting art. Fomantis. Hey, there's the other Mantis Pokemon. Morlo. Reverse Hollow Charge, a bug, and a bunch of bugs I liked. Straswa, thank you very much for subscribing. Cashing in that Prime subscription. Always appreciate you. Anyone who cashes in the Amazon Prime gives you 1 free subscription to Twitch. So if you use it on me, I appreciate it greatly. And a curious little Beware with a... Let's see, can you see that? It's out of focus, I'm sorry. But it's a Beware of Beware sign in the back. That's a very cool little touch. This is why I try to appreciate the artwork, because sometimes the artwork does do some really cool and fun stuff. All right. How we going? How's everyone else doing? Everyone else doing okay? Why does that Pokemon have an anus for a mouth? Pyukumuku, like, literally, like, ejects its own stomach to attack with. That might be why. What does subscribing on Twitch do? Aside from giving you access to... It gives you access to emotes, which I still need to make more, because I have no idea what else to make for emotes. It gives you emotes, it gives you a subscriber badge for showing support, and there's a few other little perks that I'm probably going to add in time. So I never thought this would be a thing I do this often. I didn't think I would be streaming often enough to really need that much as far as, like, subscriber perks, but I'm definitely going to have to remedy that. Oh, yeah, no ads, too, which I try not to run ads on my channel unless unless I'm, like, leaving to use the bathroom or something. Alolan Raticate. Look, I love how, just, like, weird and fat he is. Big fat New York rat. Wishy-washy. It's crying underwater. I don't know how that works. Energy retrieval. Carvana. Snubble. What are you training? Are you training like a ninja? Why are you standing on the precipice of a mountain? Wingull. Lillipup. That is adorable. That's incredibly cute. Cosmog. Reverse Hollow Alolan Grimer. A Decidueye. It's not a holo, but I do love Decidueye. Alright, so as expected, Sun and Moon. Not a lot going on. Let's do Crimson Invasion, because Burning Shadows has a big Charizard in it, so that is at least more interesting as a pull. Falcon Punch wanting to know everyone's favorite Pokemon. Mine is always represented on these streams. Down you go. I have to keep my trash can like right underneath my feet just so I can actually, or else this becomes a very messy stream. Yeah, Pokemon has gone through a lot of evolutions. I don't mean that's not an intentional pun, but also like they've had to change a lot. Aside from power creep, they have to keep coming up with new functions and new features, right? Just keep the game interesting. The Alolan Graveler, electric type rock. Lyron, love the Aeron family. Gladion, Corphish, Pumpkaboo. Oh, wait for Halloween, I'll break you out in the deck. Sandalit, Feebas, Cubone. Look at, I love artwork on Cubone, and look how confident, like he is strutting. He's strutting but like Ric Flair, just no one else's business but his own. That's a confident Cubone. Mankey, and a Mamoswine. Stopped after Generation 2. Yeah, it's changed a lot since then. Like, a whole lot. Cubone doing an 80s pop video, kinda. Hello, Piston. I've not watched any new movies lately. I completely missed Kong, Godzilla vs. Kong. I don't know, maybe now that, like, because I'm considered fully vaccinated in still a week away before it's like fully affected. And I think I'm gonna celebrate by just going to a movie. Probably Mortal Kombat. I don't know if King Kong vs. Godzilla is still gonna be in theaters by then. Haven't gotten Pokemon cards since the 5th gen. Well, everyone's gotten back into it here in the last 6 months, so. Any new Transformers? Not especially. I'm pretty much caught up on Transformers right now. What was the last one? I think the last one I got was the Cybertronian Bumblebee for Studio Series, which is like 40% clear plastic. No, Strazwas. So far, like I got the Moderna, and as far as I can tell, I haven't had any dump truck, UFO, horseshoe crab side effects yet. I don't know. No, I didn't have any side effects. I got like a swelling in the spot where I got injected for a couple days, but that was it. I didn't get a fever. I didn't get sick or anything. Fine. Opinion on G2 Transformers. I mean, they were cool for what they were. They were very much 90s in their wild color schemes. I actually kind of like that they did that because they don't get that adventurous with colors anymore. The 5G's not affecting you? What about the microchip? I mean, I haven't noticed anything aside from the black van following me around all day. All right, Kakuna, Axelgor, Diggersby. I couldn't tell where Diggersby began and the rock ended. That's weird. Aron. Love me some Aron. Dino. Staryu. Pumpkaboo again. Stuffle. Reverse Hollow Cubone. And Altaria. Alright, so the warm-up is actually pretty cold so far. We haven't gotten any good pulls out of this. Just interesting pulls. Not good, just interesting. Stuffle is the best. Well, it's a literal teddy bear Pokemon. What's not to like? Confident Cubone. There we go. I want to put together like a little I want to put together all the Cubone cards that kind of tell a story, because there's some like really sad, depressing Cubone cards if they lean into like that aspect of the character. But if you start putting them together, there's like some really cool ones. Like you can actually make kind of a storyline out of them. Curlia. Look how happy Curlia is. Just dancing in the pedals like Simi Sage. Is he spanking his butt? Is he spanking his butt at me? Rude monkey. Tormenting spray. Dust Skull flipping his nose at me. Esper with a weird Samurai Jack style art. Morlul. Charmander. Oh, it's in the rain. Don't do a Charmander in the rain. Such a sad show. Porygon, hide your eyes. Hide your eyes. No, no, it's not flashing. It's okay. 2 Espers in the same pack. And Passimian. Just playing catch with Lucario, apparently. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh does that with a card lore. There are a few Pokemon cards that do have like a storyline. Like you see like building rooftops that match from card to card. There's a few cards that like tell a story together. Like in Battle Styles, there's a Pig Knight where he's just kind of like sitting against a tree eating everything at a picnic. And the Tyranitar alternate art is the other side of the tree where Tyranitar has eaten himself into a food coma, and Pig Knight's on the other side just kind of staring at him like, what are you doing? What did you do? Alright. Oh. I've got scissors. Why am I opening these packs barehanded? I have scissors. Like I started with the scissors and then I stopped the scissors. Return to monkey. I don't want to return to monkey. I like Guzma. Super scoop up. Plume. Look at this. Let's rockin' Team Skull. Right in one pack. Panpour. Not spanking his butt. Caterpie. That's a cute art of Caterpie. Porygon again. Sock. Oddish. No, reverse hollow Dewpider. And a Noivern ultra rare. I've gotten this one before. But I love me some Noivern, so I will take that. Alright. Keep you there. So far, you're the best pull of the stream. TJ hands are so archaic and barbaric. I agree. I need a pack opener for a more civilized age. I need the lightsaber one that just burns them and then sets the cards on fire. All right. Now I've opened a full box of Vivid Voltage on stream before, so I'm expecting a lot of duplicates, but we're still pulling, hoping for some big ones, because there are a few in Vivid Voltage I'd still like to get. Your son enjoys my content. I'm glad he does. I've actually had parents tell me, like, I'm really happy that I can trust your content. Like, I try not to swear. I try not to make crude jokes. Like, I try to make it fun for everybody. Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully what I do is fun. It's not a desperate attempt for attention. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Let me go with I'm going to go through the left stack first, and then we will go all the way through the right. Thoughts on recent Kingdom Transmutate? Well, by recent, it's not out yet. It's a really weird way of reusing Paleotrex. I don't hate it. Like, it's a curious idea. 2, 3, 4. But, you know, what are you going to do with the fossilizers? You're going to have to do, if you're going to reuse fossilizers, you got to do something. Like, you got to figure out something. So it's a clever way of reusing it. Flexing the super hollows in the background. Kinda. Well, like, I realized I have all of these. Piston, I don't care what Prime v Prime got. The man steals toys for attention. I got to thinking, whenever I do a stream, you just see, like, because this is this is like this is my keyboard shelf for my desk. So you can just see the gap in the back. It's just this black void. So I figured, what can I just like cover the void with? And I got these little display stands for my big cards. So I thought, let's actually, let's do that. All right. Hit them on top with B in the background. Crooko Rock. Delmise. Still one of the weirdest ones I know of. I had a customer ask me, I don't know what Delmise is. It's like, I know what Delmise is, and I still don't get Delmise. Yanma. Galarian Meowth. Duskull. Voltorb. Weedle. Electros. 2 ultra rares in a row. Togekiss V. Very nice, very nice, very nice. All right, so 1 pack in, 1 ultra rare. So I'm at 100. I'm batting 100 for this box so far. Stare into the deep dark void like normal people. Maniac, we made it through 2020. I'm tired of staring into deep dark voids. All right, first Pikachu pack. Least favorite Transformers show. Let's go with Energon. Energon, I saw just a lot of wasted story opportunity and a lot of really boring episodes and a lot of boring battle scenes. It's a show. The show just drags. I think you could have gotten that whole show out in like half a season. Myena, still one of my favorite arts. Pincurchin, Loudred, Beldum, Phanpy, also one of my favorites. Very adorable. Duskull, Electrike, Pineco, Fortress, and Jolteon. I mean, that makes sense for Vivid Voltage. You get Jolteons, I guess. I'm waiting, after we get through Chilling Reign comes out next month. And I'm going to have a box of Chilling Reign to open on stream, too. But after that, we're going to get the Eevee base set, where it's all, there's like an ultra rare or better for every Eevee. That one's going to, I expect that one to be nuts. Do I still have the Astro Switch board? I think I do, only because it's so hard to throw away. I don't have the Astro Switches anymore. I sold off the Forza driver like a couple of years ago at this point. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeez. I look at the edges on these cards sometimes and I go, they must be printing them way too fast. Because some of them do look a little rough. Do what? Aromatic Energy. Heroes Medal. There, speak of the devil. Eevee in the Star Shower. C-Dot. Electrike. Clefairy. Phanpy. Crocodile. Well, we've chased the rainbow this evening. Togekiss V, Togekiss V Max, Rainbow Rare. All right, first one worthy of sleeving. First one worthy. All right. Boom. How perfect is that? So, we're 3 packs in and we've already hit the rainbow rare, so we know this is going to be downhill from here, right? We know it's downhill from here. We're not going to get the Pikachu rainbow because we already got a rainbow out of this box. That's the algorithm. You never know, though. All right. All right. Next up. I don't take a shot every time. I don't take any shots. I don't take a shot every time I get a rainbow rare. I was telling people, like, I got, like my favorite joke of, like, the vaccination thing was, I got my second round on May the 5th, which is the first time I've had a shot of anything on Cinco de Mayo. But a bump ching. 2, 3, 4. Alright. Next. Delmise. Galarian Stunfisk. Aromatic Energy. Pharaoh Seed. Haven't seen him today. Riolu. It's still weird art to me with the white outline. Sandile. That's just the Pokemon itself is not interesting. The background is, with the sunset and the moon at the same time. Wailmer. Weedle. Reverse Holo Galvantula. And a full art Ampharos. What is this box? What is this box? Okay, hang on. I'm already breaking out the top loaders again. Jeez. Yeah, I really like Ampharos too. Ampharos is the Pokemon that made me realize there's not a whole lot of 3-stage electric type Pokemon. They're all 2-stage. That's a cool art. I like that. I like the lightning going through the background. Because full arts usually don't have a whole lot of, like, interesting design to them. That's cool, though. I dig that. Okay. 3 packs. Okay, 4 packs in. 3 packs have been good. All right, so let's keep going. Maybe it's all hollows. Maybe I got the one where it's like there's only like 3 packs that don't have hollows. Did I ever get the movie Sea Spray? Yes, I did. It's not a bad toy. You know, I liked it. It just wasn't like it wasn't my thing for Sea Spray. You know, I didn't think it was like a very movie aesthetic figure. It looked like it was trying to be half and half, which I'm not into. You know, one aesthetic or the other. All right, Nuzleaf. Opal. B. Got a lot of trainers. Eevee. Trubbish. Hi, Trubbish. Yes. Shuppet. Choodle. Riolu. Hero's Medal. And a Shedinja. Shedinja's always a weird one for these games because he can actually take more than one hit depending on what he does, which is not actually a thing. I like the Shedinjas that follow the game, where it's like they're not very strong, but you can't knock them out unless you have a type advantage against it. I pulled Danny DeVito. You still don't like Trubbish. I still don't like Trubbish. I don't think there's something that could make me like Trubbish. Like, he's in the new Pokemon Snap, and you know what you can make him do? You can make him gas an Eevee that's hanging out with him. That's terrible. It's so depressing. Hello, Mike. I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Still have G1 Star Saber, absolutely. It's my holy grail figure. I'm not letting that thing go. It's like, it's right over there. I can see it from here. No one touch. No. I've got one one touch ready to go. If I get the Rainbow Pikachu, into the one touch it goes. Speaking of, the card I got guarding the one touch, that Zamazenta. That is out of a what's called an Elite Trainer Box Plus, which is 12 packs instead of 8 or 10. It's a variety of packs from Sword and Shield sets. And all the extras you get, like the dice counter, like the damage counters, the tokens, and the coin, metal. Much, much nicer stuff. So pick one. Pick one up if you see it. It's awesome. You played Snap on the N64. So did I. I love the idea that Nintendo figured out how to make a G-rated first-person shooter. That was always my thing with Snap. Memory Capsule. Giraffarig. Electrike. One of my least favorites. Ferroseed. Dedenne. Drillbur. Oshawott. Oh, cards sticking. Dust Skull again. Poochyena in reverse hollow. And a Quagsire wading through suspicious looking water. I'm messing up. I spent like all day on Tuesday organizing my cards and splitting out the energies in reverse hollows. And now I'm just going to mess it up again because I'm stacking all these together. Can you see the metal coin again? Yeah, hang on. If I can get it off the desk. Yeah, so the coins of Zamazenta. So you can see it's like a full metal coin. There's the Pokemon design on the back. And yeah, it's full metal. If I can even hear it. Very, very nice. Yeah, it's very shiny. I hit a rainbow. I did not hit the rainbow. Alright. Favorite Spider-Man movie? That's a tough call. I do really like Homecoming. Like, I honestly think they finally picked really well for casting Spider-Man. Because Tobey Maguire makes a great Peter Parker, but I think he's too awkward and too reserved as Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield is really good as Spider-Man, but he's way too cool and pretty. He's too much of a pretty boy for Peter Parker. Yeah, I think as they usually do, Marvel Studios nailed it on the casting. Like, I think the new one is appropriately awkward, you know, in outlandish at the right times as Spider-Man. Plans for the weekend. Work. I don't have weekend plans. I work the toy store on Saturday and Sunday. My weekend is Monday and Tuesday, and I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons then. Wyndon Stadium. Zebstrika. Excadrill. Oh, I remember that art. It's way too intense for an Excadrill. Woobat. Beldum. Blitzel. Milcery. Still don't know what you are. Skiddo. Reverse Hollow Beldum. And the Galarian Berserker. Why am I getting... Why does this pack have so many Pokemon of... Why is so much art of Pokemon beating up rocks to the left? Just a thing. Alright. Next up. See, I like doing it this way because this way I can actually tell when we're halfway through. Yep. Kind of disappointed there's so many reverse hollows so far. I need to pull the last amazing rare. I don't have the amazing rare Zamazenta yet. I have like 3 amazing rare Raikou, like 3 Zacian, 2 Yveltal's from Shining Fates, but yeah, I've got a lot of duplicate amazing rares, but I don't have the Zamazenta. That's the last one I need out of Vivid. So that's one of the ones I'm still trying to pull for. Rocks have feelings too? Maybe. How is life? Life is life. Life is okay. You know, this is my first weekend forever working 5 days outside of the house. So aside from a lot more commuting than I'm used to, life's good. Thoughts on Falcon and Winter Soldier? I haven't had the time to watch it. The one thing about a work schedule, it cuts into my free time. Funny thing about that. Beauty. Shuckle. Nuzleaf. Pick-a-peck. Puccina. Rockruff. Blitzel. Skiddo. Reverse Hollow Wyndham Stadium. And Tornadus. So there's a hollow for us. It's a standard hollow, though, so I'm not going to put it to the side. I still don't like the legendary genies. I don't like the look of them, but whatever. Thoughts on the cyber jets? I mean, cyber jets were kind of revolutionary for their day, weren't they? Like the ball joint construction, like they worked in an automorph that didn't ruin the figure. They're actually like really well designed and done. Like that's kind of the engineering that led us into Beast Wars, because Beast Wars used that automorph for all the basics, and then it used all the ball joints for everything else. And we got some really good figures for it. Yeah, the foot traffic's been good, Rayon. We make a decent amount every week. There's people who come in. There's people who come in mostly for Pokemon cards, but you know what? That keeps the roof over our heads. It keeps the lights turned on, and you know, Funko Pops are a big seller. You know, Star Wars toys are a big seller. Yeah, we get plenty of foot traffic. Favorite Zelda game? Loved Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was absolutely amazing. Now, if we're letting nostalgia take over, and I'm just choosing, you know, whatever, Link to the Past, the Super Nintendo one. Always loved that game. All right. Oh, Electrike, again. Kakuna, chillin'. Loudred, Loudon. Cottony. Aw. Mudbray, doing his thing in the mud. Hello, Dark Force. Welcome. Slugma. Whismer screaming. Oh, I just realized the art is Whismer being the fountain. Please tell me that Whismer hasn't cried so much that it filled the fountain. That would be so depressing. Execute. Voltorb, Reverse Hollow. And an ultra rare Steelix. So we're back on our ultra rares. That is cool, him bursting out of the ground. Looks like he's making like one of those huge jumping arcs in the air. That's cool. I like that. I like that. All right, sliding all that down. Cry me a fountain, indeed. You found Steelix terrifying. You should. You should find Steelix terrifying. He's like a 50-foot long steel snake. That is terrifying. Throw Illumina orbs at the card. I've been playing new Pokemon Snap. I thought about streaming it, but I thought to myself, I'm already streaming Monster Hunter, and I stopped streaming Final Fantasy VII. I don't want to keep like stopping and starting. And I felt like I wanted to play Pokemon Snap just for myself, just on my own. I might jump online just because it's like a super chill, relaxed kind of game, but I'm not good enough at the game yet. I don't know how to unlock certain poses or how to get Pokemon to move certain places. I need to work on that. I feel like that's one of those games where I just kind of embarrass myself because I'm one of those Pokemon Snap players. It's like, oh, a new Pokemon. Hit all the buttons and see what it does. Oh, it didn't do anything. Great. Ever since Sephiroth's Smash reveal and TFS Machine Bridge finale, I have a better appreciation of what makes Sephiroth work as a villain and why I like him over Kefka. That's your thing. I will, it's not me, but I don't know. Sephiroth just never really impressed me. Like, Sephiroth is imposing. He's very threatening as a villain. But there's just something about just like sheer, like trying to stop sheer unbridled madness and overwhelming power that really gets me about Kefka. Have I seen the Master of the Universe Revelations figures? I have. I don't really like the aesthetic as much as the Kevin Smith aesthetic, because, I don't know, I think it goes a little bit too far. Alright, Mad Cargo, Nessa, Swellow, Whooper, oh, it's in the kiddie pool. Ninkata, Whismer again, Drillbur, Whalmer, Dusk Noir. Ooh, and a Flareon. So we got Jolteon and Flareon today. So if we can get that, I think there should, if Flareon and Jolteon are in this set, I'm pretty sure there's a Vaporeon in here somewhere to complete that set. Thoughts on red Transformers? I feel like it's a waste of opportunity when Transformers Red does things like Optimus Prime and let's see what I'm trying to think of, the Coronation Starscream that just got revealed. Because we've got a Coronation Starscream rumored for Studio Series, so we don't really need one. You know, we've got a transforming one on the way. And I don't really, I don't see why they do Optimus Prime when we have really good Optimus Primes. I see why they do Megatron, because we can't do, like, a G1 looking Megatron anymore. I don't know. I feel like some of them are wastes, and then some of them are like Prime RC is not a design that's easy to do. Make a red figure. That makes sense. Alright, thanks for stopping in, Piston. Discourse stomach like Pac-Man. How's the weather over there? It's Florida. The weather is always awful. It's been humid all day. And it's been super humid all day, and it's stormed really bad for like 10 minutes. Thoughts on Transformering Prime? Do you mean the Automorph, like, robot one? It's cool. It's crazy expensive, but I think it's cool to look at. Ferrothorn, Carolus, I hate you, Dusclops, Drillbur, Clefairy, Whalmer, Tynamo, Execute, Clobopus, and a Lycanroc. Once again, why do you hate the bottom left corner of the card? Why? Why do all of these rock types want to attack the lower left? Yoink. Favorite video game villain? Favorite video game villain probably is Kefka. There's no one I've wanted to, like, there's no video game villain that made me want to kill him more than I wanted to kill Kefka. Hello, Edward. Thankfully, I'm happy you made it to the stream. Welcome. One, 2, 3, 4, down to the bottom. Yeah, Kefka and his iconic laugh. Yeah, a 16-bit processor managed to make a laugh that is, like, genuinely intimidating. Is Piedmon based on Kefka? No, Kefka's based on a court jester, and so is Piedmon. Scotty Too Hottie is following me. Did you bring Rikishi? Are you... I'm expecting a dance now. If I start playing music, I need a dance. You understand that. It's how it works. Alright. Drone Rotom. Swoobat. Excadrill. Chimcho. Blitzel. Slugma. Beldum. Milcery. Duraludon. Jeez. Ultra Rare. Darmanitan VMAX. It's one of the etched cards, but that just means it's a VMAX Ultra Rare, so I'll forego a sleeve on that and just say, ooh, pretty. Mike, I am a loose WWE fan. Um, I don't know. WWE has gone way downhill in the last few years, especially. I don't know. I don't know how much of a fan I am anymore. Like, I've been a wrestling fan since I was a kid. You know, like, I grew up with the Attitude Era. Favorite flavor of gum? I don't like gum. I don't actually chew gum. Ever since I found out that, like, more people lose teeth over gum than they do, like, biting into, like, anything hard. 1, 2, 3, 4. No idea what's going on in the Pokemon TCG, more of a Magic man yourself. The Pokemon TCG has to change and evolve with the gimmicks that they throw into the video games. So like now we have Togekiss. So like I have Togekiss V, which is a fully evolved Pokemon, but this counts as a basic Pokemon because it's very powerful. And if you knock it out, you get extra prize cards and get a lot closer to winning a lot faster. But if I evolve it into a Togekiss VMAX, it gets even stronger. But then it's worth 3 cards if you can knock it out. So that's how they kind of worked with that. And it's a lot. It's a lot. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh where they just keep coming up with new mechanics and trying it out. They have to do what the games do, which kind of gets a little bit limiting. All right, Pincurchin, Trumbeak, Nessa, Eevee, Trubbish again, Shuppet, Choodle, Riolu, Terrakion as a reverse holo, and Exploud. We've seen that whole family so far today. You don't see the point of red, especially when Super 7 Ultimates is coming in December. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that they're both making, like, just Transformer action figure lines. I do like that they're going for different things. I will say that. Super 7 is doing I think they're doing a Ghost Starscream, which is a little bit different. They're doing Bonsai-tron. Like, they're doing, like, super random characters. Yeah, I hate that name. I hate the name WrestleMania Backlash. Because not only is it, like, I think it devalues the name of WrestleMania when you have, like, WrestleMania's epilogue thing going on. And the whole point of naming the one after WrestleMania Backlash is to imply that it's a backlash from WrestleMania. It shows you how stupid WWE thinks its fans are when they think they have to spell it out like that. Ugh. So yeah, I'm not sure how much of a WWE fan I am these days. Which is weird, because I do a podcast that covers WWE every Sunday. Alright, next pack. What are we looking at? We're looking at a Swellow, a Wash Energy, Charmeleon, Woobat, Beldum, Blitzel, an ultra rare in the back that's already peeking through, Milcery, Skiddo, Whew, amazing rare Celebi. I've already got one, but that's still really cool. And an Orbeetle V. And look at this. This box does seem to be on the generous side, doesn't it? Here, I'll move those back because I'm starting to need the card space on the table. So, Scyther, take your stance back there. All right, so there's our pulls so far for the night. And we're not even halfway through this box. Hello, Yuri. You've been washing a lot of Ashens. You blame me, as you should. But Ashens is fun. Ashens is really good at what he does. Like, I can't, like, I thought to do, like, reviews of dollar store toys, and I can't because Ashens does them so well already. Like, what am I adding to this discussion? 2, 3, 4. Power Rangers Ultimates confirmed from Super 7. Mighty Morphin, yellow and green, a Putty, Goldar, and a Tyrannosaurus Dinozord. See, that's not so unusual. That's a lot of heavy hitters in that. I think the biggest thing is Super 7 doing the Yellow Ranger first. Because, like, the Yellow Mighty Morphin Ranger never sells well. Alright, Kakuna, Galvantula, Chatot, Clobbopus, Skiddo, Shuppet, Ferroseed, Reverse Hollow Shuppet, and Crocodile. Seen that whole family line now. K9, yes. I do know of the Final Faction toys at Dollar Tree. I've seen them in person. I've thought about getting them just because they look really good for dollar store toys. From what I've seen, they're really good for dollar store toys. I saw they're doing a vehicle. Like a full vehicle with working wheels and everything for $1. And you know it's just going to be 6 pieces of cheap plastic glued together, but I'm intrigued. I'm legitimately intrigued. Stay there. The code cards are starting to slip because the stack is building. All right. Speaking of stack, let's build another stack of cards. Dusclops again. Galvantula again. I really like Galvantula. Though I'm not sure what he's supposed to be. Like, Joltik is a Pokemon that's like based on a tick but 4 legs. Galvantula has 6 legs. Well, technically not, because this thing's hanging off the face just look like it's complicated. I don't want. Let's not get into it. We're doing cards. Rocky Helmet, Cottony, Mudbray, Slugma, Whismur, Execute, Reverse Hollow C-Dot, and Lycanroc again punching the corner. I'm waiting for like a 4th. I feel like there's another one in this set that's like punching the bottom left corner. I feel like that's just the artist's thing for this series. Yeah, feet are falling asleep. You don't get why Yellow gets shafted all the time? I don't either. Like, Trini was cool, but I think, honestly, I think you just have a generation of Power Ranger fans that really, really wanted to date Kimberly, and they lived vicariously through Tommy, which is why he's so freaking popular, because everyone had a crush on the Pink Ranger. Everyone had a crush on the Pink Ranger. So, to actually... But I always liked Trini better. I thought Trini was cool. You want Fuzzy Electric Spider? It's not a spider. It doesn't have 8 legs. Yeah, that's the weird thing about Trini. That's the weird thing about Mighty Morphin Yellow when you find out that in the original footage, the Yellow Ranger is male. You know, but that doesn't fly in the U.S., a team with only 1 girl. Though they did that in Ninja Storm, and they got away with it. Because I don't think they had a choice in Ninja Storm. They couldn't gender switch anybody. I really do like the current season's solution. Dino Fury. The Green Ranger in the like they did the gender swap thing again. But this time, you actually have new footage showing her, like, morphing for the first time, and she has the skirt. And then she just rips it off, because, like, her skirt's not her thing. So then she matches the footage. That's cool. That's cool. You're right. In Time Force, they did it, too. Wild Force as well, I think. Yeah. Yeah. And Gal Ranger had 1 female, and then they made the Yellow Ranger... female in the American version. That happens quite a bit. Alright. Rocky Helm. Alistair. Super creepy. Metang. Drillbur. Clefairy. Whalmer. Dynamo. Execute. Ferroseed Reverse Hollow. And Regirock. See, you're punching the wrong corner, Regirock. We hate this corner. We want this corner to die, not that corner. You're like, you're mirrored. You're doing it wrong. No, well, I suppose it evens up the side a little bit. All right, so we have 3 attacking the left, 1 attacking the right now. Hello, Omega Comics. It's going well. Just kind of chilling out and relaxing after a short day. I say short, but then I had to make errand runs after I got off of work, so it wasn't as short as I wanted it to be. Alright. 2, 3, 4, down to the bottom. This will officially put us at the halfway mark on this box. Box that's already been pretty nice so far. Ah, we have the memory capsule, Go-Goat, Ferrothorn, Mudbray, Poochyena, Charmander. Such a cute Charmander. This is why I like sitting back and appreciating the artwork, just because there's a lot of work put into the art on these cards, and some of it is just super fun. Here's a Joltik, screwing up my electrical system. But it's a mischievous Joltik, so that's cool. B, Reverse Hollow, and a Yon Mega. Down here. What set am I opening up? We are doing a box of Vivid Voltage, as seen here. So one full booster box of that. Mostly because it's what I could find. Because Shining Fates, yeah, everything is going to get super hard to find now. Thank you, scalpers, for ruining something else. I said it on Twitter that scalpers are a walking pestilence that destroy everything they touch, and it continues to be... I continue to be proven correct. Alright, let's see what we get this time. We got a Hero's Medal. Galarian Stunfisk. Stunfisk is so annoying to take pictures of in the new Pokemon Go, in the new Pokemon Snap, because it's just flat. Sableye, Chimcho, Blitzel, Slugma, Beldum, Milcery, Reverse Hollow Drone Rotom, and Leon in Shiny Hollow. What's kind of cool and what I just noticed on this is that there's a little bit of hollow bleed through on the actual card itself. Like you can see it behind the text too. That's actually kind of neat. Alright. So you start us, the right side starts us off with a hollow. That's not a bad start. Let's see what else the right side has for us. The left side seems to be where all the hollows were like heavily stacked to. That's a nice set of hollows out of one half of this. Is Leon lost? I don't know. I assume Leon knows where he's going. I'm not gonna question him. He's the champion. He's le champion. Don't question it. Oh yeah. Wailord is... The first time you run across Wailord in new Pokemon Snap, it just springs up at you and takes up the entire frame. Now, as you level up in that course, you do get better shots at that Wailord. But oh, it's nasty. Speaking of nasty, look at the edge. Look at how badly cut that card is. This is why I think Nintendo's rushing the cards out, because that is not acceptable. If this is like the Rainbow Pikachu, like, that instantly plummets the value. Stunfisk again. The Aromatic Energy. Mighty Yena. That's an album cover. That's an album cover if I ever saw one. That's a picture you paint on the side of your van. Whooper. Pikipek. Dedenne. Choodle. Riolu. Reverse Hollow Diancie. That's a cool looking Reverse Hollow. And Jolteon again. Still looking for Vaporeon. I know he's in there somewhere. Will Scyther be on my next Pokemon team in the Gen 4 remakes? I put Scyther on any Pokemon team I can. Like, when they came out with, when they did the first DLC for Sword and Shield, that's, like, I ignored the story. I completely ignored the story. I ignored all the prompts. I just immediately rode my bike into the areas going, where is Scyther? Because I knew he was added in that DLC, and I just ran around until I found one. It's like, this game stops. I refuse to continue playing this game until I get Scyther in my team. Snip, snip. Yep. Alright, let's see what this one is. Had a PS5 for months and there's basically nothing I have any interest in playing. You don't buy a console when it first comes out because it's going to be rare when you do have things to play when it's brand new. You just don't. I never understood why people rushed out and camped in line and did all these crazy things to get a hold of a new PlayStation as soon as it comes out when you're going to have like 6 games to choose from, you know, and not even like good games, just like there are 6 games you can buy. Wait a little bit. You know, like you've got tons of games. You've got a gaming PC. You've got your Switches and your Xbox One. You've got your PS4 that still has a huge library of fun games. Calm down. Just wait a week. Just not a week. Wait a year. Wait a console out. And a year goes by, you're going to be able to get it real easy. There's going to be a big library of good games to pick from. And you're not just going to be sitting at like a box of electronics going, gee, I wish I had something to play. All right. And behind the Metal Energy, we have the Loudred, the Zebstrika, Coding Energy, Pineco, Clefairy, Tynamo, Milcery, Galarian Meowth, Reverse Hollow Metang, and another... well, I guess not another Darmanitan. This is the V to go with the VMAX. So there we go. So that's now I can actually use that in a deck if I really wanted to. I don't know why I would, but it's an option now. Isn't the PS5 backwards compatible with a PS4? Yes, it is. But if I've already got a PS4, then why would I care about backwards compatibility with a PS5? I'll just play my PS4 until the PS5's easy to get. You know, that's my thing. Yeah, like I've had Switch-wise, I've had a lot of fun. Like Nintendo actually Nintendo does a good job of making sure when they put out a console, you have a fantastic game to play on day one. You know, and it is, you know, like, and the Switch has not let me down. Like, I've bought more games for the Switch than I've bought for most of the consoles I bought in the last decade or so. It's just good. They're just fun. It doesn't have to be, like, super powerful graphics. It's just fun. Girafarig in the Savannah. Electrike again. Delmise again. Poochyena. Voltorb. He looks so innocent, just kind of sitting there. Like on the side of the street. You know he's going to blow up anytime. You know it. Rockruff. I love this artwork. See? He's got a little cutie fly picking at his ear. Tailo. Yanma. Reverse Hollow Opal. Yep, there we go. Berserker attacking the corner again. It's such a weird thing to notice that there's Pokemon that are like specifically attacking the corner of the card. I don't know why I picked it out this time. You wish Girafarig had his beta appearance. He did look more like I've seen the beta art for a lot of those Gen 2 Pokemon. There are some better designs in the beta than what made it to the final game. I feel like the final game, because they had color and more processing power, I think they tried a little bit too hard to switch up how the Pokemon looked and worked. Like, Girafarig really does come across as, like, we redesigned this to show off what the Game Boy Color could do. Like, here's a, you know, like, here's a completely two-tone Pokemon where, you know, one sprite can have 2 different looks. I don't know. It just felt a little weird to me. All right. Hitmontop again. Drone Rotom. Swoobat in the Sunset. Joltik. Weedle. I don't think I've seen him today. Tailo. Sandile. Oshawott. Reverse Hollow Zebstrika. And a Banette. What definitely should have stuck was Octillery. A lot of people would be less confused for years. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get Octillery. I don't get what they did with him. It's a really bizarre evolution, isn't it? And I get it. I get what they were going for. It doesn't work, but I get it. All right. Neat. Clip. Snip. Snip. All right. Now, another pack. Another stack of cards. Let's see what we got this time. 2, 3, 4. Down to the bottom. Am I a fan of Dragon Ball Z? Yes, I am. I've got like one shelf over here dedicated to Dragon Ball Z. Someone asked if I had figurized models. Yeah, I've got a bunch. I've got a bunch I haven't built yet, and then I've got a bunch for Dragon Ball Z that I have built, because they're really nice looking display pieces and a lot cheaper to get than Figuarts. Alright. Shuckle. Nuzleaf. Memory Capsule. Woobat. Aerocuda. Seedot. Phanpy. Shuppet. Reverse Hollow Skiddo. Woo, something fancy. Really? Really? This is the Togekiss box. This is the Togekiss box. I can't tell if it's doing me a favor or trolling me. That is weird. All right, okay. Togekiss, Togekiss, Togekiss. Yeah. It's a bird of luck. Is it a bird? I still don't know what Togekiss is. Like, I'm not even sure what a Togetic is. Like Togepi's entire family line are just one of those Pokemon that's just like, it's a thing. Like Togepi is like a half-hatched egg. That's like Togepi is based on an egg. Simple enough, right? All right. Mightyena, Trumbeak, Magcargo, Joltik, Sandile, Seedot, Pikapak, Mudbray, Reverse Hollow Charmander. That's fun. And a Beedrill. Nice perspective art on that one. We have people debating Zeo. We had people debating Zeo. Zeo felt like a lost opportunity, I feel. Like, they could have done great things, and there are some episodes that are really well done, and then there's just everything else. Alright. So, okay, good. I was making sure the pack arts were going to line up for our outro here. Alright, because we're starting to get close. You didn't even know Togepi had evolutions. Yeah. Togepi had Togepi got a just a normal evolution. Togepi was one of those Pokemon that was designed to make you participate in the new gimmick of the game. In Gold and Silver, they introduced a friendship meter. So in order to evolve a Togepi, it had to have a really high friendship with you. So that was how they made you use the friendship meter and learn how it worked. And then Togekiss, I think, was just a Dawn Stone. Later on, in another generation, they gave the evolution just by hitting it with a Dawn Stone. Thighs, yes, I heard about TV Nihon. Very unfortunate, but also not really, unexpected. There's still a debate about the validity of the cease and desist letter they got, but I don't blame them for taking it seriously. They absolutely should. It's unfortunate because I really think Toei is shooting themselves in the foot by going after TV Nihon at all. I understand they're trying to market Kamen Rider in the U.S., but if it wasn't for like TV Nihon and the other subgroups, there would be no audience for Kamen Rider in the West. So it's kind of like I feel like they're going to shoot themselves in the foot, especially when they're forcing them to take down the nice quality subtitles, and the alternatives that they're posting on YouTube are awful. Like the 2 episodes of Decade I tried to watch, but the timing on the subtitles is so terrible it's unwatchable. And then there's just basic mistakes made in a lot of the other shows that they've posted so far, and they're so inconsistent. Some translate henshin, some don't. And then on Agito, he said they translated it to hanshin for some reason with an O. It's frustrating. Zebstrika, Dusclops, Beauty, Cottony, Clobopus, Electrike, Execute, Eevee, Aracuda Reverse Hollow, and Magirna Hollow. Yay. Yeah, Toei is just virulent about protecting their properties, even if the company isn't making any money off of it. Like that, it's the same reason why my TJTV for like WTF moments in Kamen Rider does not have a host. It doesn't. There's no there's nowhere I can host it because Toei goes after it no matter where it gets posted. As an ESL tutor, what you've learned is people there still don't know that people outside Japan know their stuff. It's not surprising. It's really not, because there's so much media in Japan that just never makes it outside the country. Much less something like that. And anime, yes, like big things like Godzilla, Dragon Ball, Pokemon, all that stuff. Of course, they know that's international, but Kamen Rider? Yeah, it's like, I hope it's fake. I hope TV Nihon can continue, or they find some other way to continue, but I don't blame them for covering their butts, basically. All right, Electrike again. I have to look at you again. There's a Charmeleon. Telescopic Sight, Chatot, Clobopus, Skiddo, Shuppet, Ferroseed, Reverse Hollow Shedinja if you want to show off your weak little bug husk, and Lucario. He's making a play toward the lower right corner, but I don't think he's actually attacking. I think he's more threatening it. I don't think that counts. All right. Next up, Toa. That's my theory. That's what I would hope for, because the idea Toei doesn't want to go through the expense of translating Kamen Rider series in order to market them in the U.S. They should really just buy the TV Nihon subs and release them. Just make them official subs. And then if it proves successful, if they sell a lot of DVDs or subscriptions to a streaming service, hire TV Nihon to do the next series. Simple as that. Yeah, I would see, I think Toei, just by shutting him down completely, is missing a huge opportunity. Simple as that. And I think they're shooting themselves in the foot with the fandom that they're trying to build to now start attacking that fandom. Because whatever your stance on it is, and I don't condone illegal pirating, let's say that right now, but you can't deny how much passion and work TV Nihon put into what they do. Alright. Trumbeak, Nessa, Krokorok, Skiddo, Ferroseed, Dedenne, Drillbur, Oshawott, Whismur Reverse Hollow, in case you want your sad Pokemon shiny, and a Samurott. Super cool artwork there. Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, it's a specific circumstance where it's a very specific and weird circumstance because Toei is trying to put out their own English version of their series, and they're failing. They're failing badly. Between the fact they're only putting out 2 episodes, the subtitles are terrible. They don't want to invest in actual translations. They're missing a huge opportunity here. We do have an official release coming for 01 on DVD. I'm really hoping that actually pans out. I'm hoping that pans out so Toei kind of at least puts out a genuine effort. All right, good night, Ditherian. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you everyone for hanging out. This is I'm always trying to get the new work schedule to cooperate with YouTube and Twitch has not been going well so far. I figured out the times a day I can do things, but actually having the energy to do it, that's a different story. So I do appreciate everyone hanging out and supporting. Whether you're just in here talking or hanging out, or you're a subscriber or a follower, genuinely appreciate it because it's keeping this alive while I start figuring out where my life is right now, because it's very different than it used to be a few months ago. All right. But for now, we have cards to look at. Let's look for shiny cardboard. Do what? That is awesome. I love that art, just trying to slash at attackers from both sides. That is a prepared samurai. Opal, Metang, Puccina, Voltorb, Rockruff, Tailo, Yanma, Reverse Hollow B. It's the Togekiss box! This is the Togekiss box! Yes, I want... Yes, I want an entire box of Togekiss cards, please. If you can just do that for me. Because I want to make an egg-based deck. It's just Exeggutors, and Togekisses. Jeez, that is weird. Kiss the Togekiss to get a wish. I'm dating someone. I don't think that's appropriate. I don't think the Togekiss is consented to that. I don't think a card's capable of consenting, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that. Let's look for number 5. I mean, that's literally all 3. Now we're working on a second set of Togekisses. Wash Energy, Charmeleon, I should be down here. We can see him. Pincurchin, Nincada, Pikipek, Poochyena, Rockruff, Blitzel, Reverse Hollow Charmeleon, and a Clefable. Which I like this. I like the storybook artwork they go with sometimes. I like that aesthetic. Got off lightly compared to the Braixen, yeah. Alright, how many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I got these 2 left, and then we go into our final round. Rayon, I don't want to ask about Seto Kaiba, and I don't want to get into that. He's got a thing for white dragons. I don't question it. He's not, as long as he's not hurting anybody. I mean, the man also tore up one. Okay, for as much as you want to talk about the man's love of a blue eyes white dragon, he also ripped one in half, remember? Dhelmise, Trumbeak, Sableye, Woobat, Arrokuda, Seedot, Phanpy, Shuppet, Reverse Hollow Ferrothorn, Garbodor, Garbodor. The weird thing about this, I have this card. Can you see the Cramorant diving after it in the back? Arrokuda completely oblivious to its impending doom. I have this as a holo. For some reason, they decided to make an Arrokuda holo card as a promo. And they pack it in with a Battle Styles booster pack. And whenever they do that, there's usually like two. There's usually like two versions of the card. So you can either get an Arrokuda reverse holo, or you can get or just normal holo, or you can get a holo Charmander promo card. At the store, nobody wants the Arrokuda. Everyone wants the Charmander. Of course they want the Charmander. It's funny to me. It's like, let's pick two Pokemon to actually be the promo cards for these special little hanger sets. Charmander's super popular, and then I'll spin a wheel to figure out what the other one's going to be. Just happened to land on Arrokuda. Yeah. Photos taken seconds before disaster. Alright. Speaking of disaster, let's see what awaits. We have a Rocky Helmet, a Galvantula, a Swellow, a Charmander. I've gotten a weird accent. Whooper, Glaring Meowth, Cottony. There's Arrokuda again. There's a reverse holo Joltik. And Zerora. I'm not sure how to pronounce that now that I have to read it out loud. Zeraora. Super cool looking Pokemon, though. Alright, am I down to the last ones? Yeah, Thundercat. Yeah, literal Thundercat, I guess. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we've hit that point. I have 4 packs left. I have but 4. We are looking at Orbeetle, Celebi, Zarude, and Pikachu. 4 packs of Vivid Voltage left. Which one goes next? Thoughts on F-Zero? Fun race game if you wrap your head around it. F-Zero goes so fast it's hard to keep up with sometimes when you're racing. Alright, thanks for stopping in, Mike. Alright, we have 1 for the Beetle, 2 for the Beetle, 1 for the Monkey. One for the Beat. We got 3 for the Beetle. There's 1 for Celebi. Kabuto's not an option here. Beetle. Alright, I think I'm going with Beetle. Got a bunch of Orbeetles. You people know my love of Orbeetle. Orbeetle's one of my favorites they introduced in Sword and Shield. Big UFO beetle looking boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. What did we get? We got a Fighting Energy, Pincurchin, Loudred, Memory Capsule, Shimcho, Nincada, Voltorb, Rockruff, Whismur. Amazing Rare Rayquaza. I've already have one, but that's a super good one to have a spare of. I'm actually going to... There's the Alcremie at the back. I am going to immediately sleeve this. And I am going to... top load this. So, I will tell the chat shamelessly, some of the spares that I have pulled on stream, especially some of the spare amazing rares I have are currently on eBay. This will probably be up there pretty soon. And I know a lot of people, this is the amazing rare they want. It is a super cool amazing rare. So, since I've already got one, I'm going to move the other one along. So, keep an eye out. I need to put a lot more stuff on eBay, but those are at least on there. My spare Zacian and Raikou amazing rares are on eBay. Professor Taka, thank you very much for resubscribing. Very appreciated. And hello, Wild Stew. You're at the end. We've already been going for a while, and I've only got 3 left. Pikachu, Celebi, Zarude. Who next? We have the mouse. We have the onion. We have the monkey. We have 1 for the monkey. Must press the shiny button. Press the shiny button. Monkey, monkey, monkey. I see a lot of monkeys. Oh, Celebi, Celebi. Nope, monkey, monkey, monkey. We're getting a lot of monkey, monkey, monkey. Eat, 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 eat. Nope. Put that over there. Have I seen the new Diaclone toys? Yes, I have. They are crazy expensive, but they look really cool. Oh, Junix, no spanking will happen here. This is a family-friendly stream. Will not spank. We will go-goat, however. Ferrothorn. Dusclops. Trubbish. Hi again. Tynamo. Globopus. Woobat. Tailo. Beldum. Metagross. A Pokemon I really like. Thoughts on Godzilla vs. Kong while we're talking about Monkey? I have not seen it. I have not. Because Godzilla vs. Kong is... I'd rather see it in a big screen. So I was hoping I'd be, like... I'm hoping it's still in theaters when when my vaccination's in full effect. All right. We have the onion and we have the chonk. So, Celebi or Pikachu? Have I seen Brand New Animal? No, I have not. One for the... Yep. 4 for the onion already. 5 for the onion. Pikachu falling behind a little bit here. Onion, onion, onion. Yep, as expected, we're leaving our last Pikachu pack for last. Snip, snip. Fat rat. Yeah, fat rat. VMAX Pikachu went back to Pikachu's roots of being overweight. Meet. Yep. Cramorant. He got the Aerocuda. You remember how we talk about cards that tell a story? This is what happened to the Aerocuda. Poor boy. Sir Chester Bath. Kakuna. Whooper. Nincada. Whismur. Sir MK, thank you very much for resubscribing. 8 months. Jeez. Have I really been doing this for 8 months? Jeez. Whismur. Drillbur. Nah. Whalmer. I like that. I like when cards do that. Whismur. Drillmer. Whalmer. We rhyme. And then Trubbish ruins everything as usual. And a Ninjask, as drawn by a 4-year-old. What is going on in there? There's someone like... This is a hard card to parse. It looks like it's playing outside in like a backyard with a sprinkler, but there's someone like... You see the person in the window creeping on it? Why is the ninja bug in my yard? Why won't it go away? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have one last pack to go. This is the last Pikachu. Let's hope we end on a strong note. But regardless, I do appreciate all of you hanging out, keeping me company while I go through these cards. I don't know if I'm going to spring for a box of these again, because it's going to get more expensive with everything getting cut off at Walmart and Target. All right, Suki, thanks for stopping in. I do know I'm going to get a box of Chilling Reign when it comes out next month. So we're going to be doing that as a stream. But as for cards, I say this like every time I do a card stream. It's like, this is the last one for the foreseeable future. But this one it really might be, just because the supply line's going to get really tight. Alright. Last pack. Galarian Stunfisk. Coating Energy. Shuckle. Cottony. Clobbopus. Electrike. Execute. Eevee. Reverse Hollow Hitmontop. Is this your waifu card? No judging if it is. Full Art Opal as my final card. That's a weird one. That's a weird one to go out on. But all right, into the sleeve you go, Opal. All right, so amazing rares. I got another Celebi and I got a Rayquaza, and I should really hang on. I need to sleeve this Celebi. The chat room is disgusted and horrified. Alright, so, alright, Celebi nicely protected now. Alright, so Rayquaza and Celebi, still chasing that. I still do not have the Zamazenta Amazing Rare to complete that set. This was a trolley box. Like, this was a generous box, because we got a bunch of Ultra Rare, we got 2 Full Arts, we got a Rainbow Rare, 2 Amazing Rares, a lot of good stuff in that. 4 Togekiss is excessive. That's a lot of Togekiss. I think I would say that's too much Togekiss for one box to handle. But at the very least, it's a fun box. Let's say that. That's a fun box to open. I'm not disappointed by that at all. Oh well, so we'll chase the Pikachu another time. And a Full Art Opal to train all the Togekisses. Maybe I need someone, like, at that point I need someone to keep an eye and, like, wrangle the Togekiss, because it's just too much Togekiss. Alright, so thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I need to go get food now, because I've barely had anything. You saw me have jelly donuts today. Like, that's about all I've had as far as sustenance goes, so I need to remedy that. But thanks for stopping in, and thanks for hanging out. It's always fun, going on these little card opening adventures with everybody. Hope you join me next time. I don't know if it's going to be a game or cards next time, but hopefully you'll be there, because I'm still having fun doing this. And if the timing of it all gets weird, I apologize. I'm doing my best. But hopefully I will see you next time. So, until then, I will see everybody the next time I'm live. Goodbye, everybody.